Hello there.
Okay guys, this is not a freaking video that I expected to make this morning, but we have our first official look at Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. This is going to be a huge video and a huge breakdown of our first official look at the character. We're going to get into it in this video. If you guys enjoy my Marvel content, consider subscribing. Let's get into it.
The Atomic Fair.
So over on ArtStation, a conceptual artist for Avengers Doomsday shared our first official look at the movie and what it is going to look like on screen. So we have a few images here, but in this video, I'm going to break down our first look at Doctor Doom for this movie. This is huge news and extremely exciting, man, because I'm not gonna lie, the look at Doom that we have in this movie, the conceptual art, I mean, it looks perfect. It looks better than some of the freaking comic renditions that I have seen of Doom. It looks better than I could have ever expected, and it seems that they are fully embodying the all-white look for Doctor Doom in this movie. God Emperor Doom, that is the costume that he wore in Avengers Secret Wars in the comics when he became the leader of Battleworld. But on top of this conceptual art here, which we are going to delve deeper into, we also have some first official details on the movie and the plot and the motivations behind Doctor Doom in the upcoming Avengers movie next year. So when we look at his costume here, it looks as if not only is he going to have like glowing green eyes, which I think is going to look insanely epic, his mask looks perfectly like something out of the comics. I mean, exactly like the comics. He has this riveted armor that looks insanely epic and has that kind of epic and kind of has that has that kind of knighted look to it that Doctor Doom always has, as well as the massive cape and the fur on the cape as well, which I think just looks amazing. I think this is a setup for a great rendition of Doctor Doom, the best that we've ever seen, if they actually end up pulling it off correctly. And even if you look in the background at the surrounding environment, it looks like the theme of Doom's castle here or whatever is also that medieval sort of style. So it seems like they're really embracing that with Doom in this upcoming Avengers Doomsday movie, which to me is an amazing sign of what is to come and the respect that they are going to treat to this character. They seem to understand the gravity that they have with Doctor Doom here, and you can tell just by the first look at Doom on his throne with the cape in the white cloth and the epic, insane looking armor here. But we have some first official details about Avengers Doomsday as well, and that would be the plot and the motivation for this character. Now it says that in Avengers Doomsday, Downey Jr. will play the role of Doctor Doom, and Doomsday is a multiversal film because it serves as the conclusion of the multiverse saga. The plot follows Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, who isn't truly evil. He believes he is trying to save the multiverse from incursions, and in his twisted logic, the only way for the multiverse to survive is to unify all universes in one place, Battleworld, under his rule. He sees this as his sole path to ensuring survival for everyone. Oh my gosh, man, I'm freaking fanboying out here because this sounds insanely epic. It sounds perfectly on par with the comic book and the comic motivations for Doom and Secret Wars. This seems like it may even be more comic accurate than the Infinity War movies, which were somewhat comic accurate but deviated in a lot of major ways from the comics. This seems to obviously also be deviating from the comics. You have the actor who played Iron Man now playing Doctor Doom, but it seems like this is much more comic accurate compared to Infinity War, at least just on first glance here. When we look at the concept art, when we look at Doom's design, and when we look at the plot synopsis here. And I also have to say, this makes perfect sense considering the path he was already on and kind of diverted from in Avengers Age of Ultron. This seems like a grander sense of the scale of the idea of Tony Stark putting armor around the world. It seems like the idea of Doom putting armor around the multiverse by creating Battleworld and ruling it with an iron fist, which we are going to see in this upcoming film. So comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about this huge first look at Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. I think this is an insanely exciting time to be a fan because we are getting very close to getting our first official live action look at the movie here, probably in the next few months. I'm sure once Comic-Con rolls around, they will be showing our first look at Doom and things like that officially on screen, so stay tuned for all of that, as well as more looks at more concept art from Avengers Doomsday, which we are going to break down in the next video, which you can click below. So for this video, guys, that is all I got. Until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.